Hello each and everyone, welcome to Anamika's EduSpace. Today in this video I welcome all the class 7 students of DAV school, and in this video we are going to study about chapter 4, that is acid, bases and salts. So let's begin. Question number D. Answer the following questions in brief. So these are our short answer questions. And before starting, make sure that you subscribe to Anamika's EduSpace for more videos on every chapter like this. The previous chapter is already present. The video links of the previous chapters are already present in the description below. You can check out the previous chapters from there. So let's begin. Question number 1. What are mineral acids? Answer. Acids which are formed from the minerals present in the earth are called mineral acids. Example each of mineral acid and organic acids. Answer. Two examples of mineral acid and organic acid are mineral acid, sulfuric acid that is H2SO4 and nitric acid that is HNO3. Okay, next. Organic acid will be formic acid that is HCOOH and acetic acid CH3CHOO and acetic acid CH3COOH. Question number 3. Name two substances that can be used as indicators. Answer. The two substances that can be used as indicators are as follows. Litmus paper and number B is juice of China rose plant. Question number 4. Write the meaning of the term neutralization reactions. Answer. A chemical reaction in which the acid and the base cancel the effect of each other is known as neutralization reaction. Question number 5. Give two properties of salts. Answer. The two properties of salts are as follows. Most of the salts are readily soluble in water. Number 2. Salts do not conduct electricity in their solid state. However, molten salt and solution of the salt in water conduct electricity. Question number 6. Classify the following salts as neutral, acidic or basic. Also write their names. Na2PO4. This 2 and 4 will always come at the suffix or in the down. Okay. So answer. Na2PO4 is sodium phosphate. It is a basic salt. Next is K2CO3. Next is K2CO3. So K2CO3 is potassium carbonate, which is again a basic salt. Next is NH4NO3, which is ammonium nitrate, that is acidic salt. So you have to write NH4NO3 like this. The 4 and the 3 would come at the base. Clear, students? Now we are going to start with the long answer questions. Answer the following question. Make sure if you like this video, you turn on the bell icon and subscribe to our channel immediately. Question number 1. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Justify this statement. Answer. All bases are not soluble in water. Bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. For example, sodium hydroxide is a base soluble in water and termed as a alkali. When aluminum hydroxide is insoluble in water and termed as a base, not as an alkali. Okay, so when the base will be soluble in water, it will be alkali. When the base is not soluble in water, it is termed as a base, not a alkali. Okay, now all the bases are not alkalis while all alkalis are bases. This statement has been proven. Clear, students? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Suggest an activity that can help one to decide whether a given solution is acidic or basic in nature. Answer. We take the given solution in a container and dip a red litmus paper in the solution. If the color of the red litmus paper changes to blue, the given solution is basic, otherwise it is acidic. Clear, students? Question number 3. So write the chemical equation for the following reactions. Now number 1, it is given calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH whole twice, reacts with nitric acid. Okay, that is 2HNO3. And what it gives? It gives us calcium nitrate, that is CaNO3 whole twice plus water. Okay. Next, acetic acid reacts with calcium hydroxide. Acetic acid is CH3COOH, which reacts with calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH whole twice. It gives us calcium acetate, that is CaOCOCH3 whole twice plus 2H2O. Next is hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, reacts with sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, which gives us NaCl, that is common salt sodium chloride plus water, that is H2O. Next is ammonium hydroxide, which reacts with sulfuric acid, that is 2NH4 whole twice, reacts with H2SO4, which gives us NH4 whole twice SO4 plus H2O. Clear? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 4. State the difference between neutral, acidic and basic salts. Give one example of each. Answer. So neutral salts, acidic salts, basic salts. Neutral salts is formed from the reaction of a strong acid and a strong base. They do not change the color of the litmus paper. For example, NaCl, that is the common table salt which we eat. Next is acidic salt. It is formed by the reaction of strong acid and a weak base. Okay, here strong acid plus weak base is there. Clear? And they change the color of the blue litmus paper to red. Clear? For example, aluminum chloride, that is AlCl, Clear? Next, basic salt, formed by the reaction of the weak acid and a strong base. It changes the color of the red litmus paper to blue. Clear? And the correct answer will and the example is sodium acetate. Clear, students? So this was all about question number 4. Now let us go. Sodium, we can write sodium acetate as NaCH3COO whole twice. Clear, students? Question number 5. Describe an activity to show that solutions of salt and water can conduct electricity. Answer. We have to take a beaker and then we have to fill it half with water. So suppose I have taken a beaker and in this beaker I have filled it half with water. Okay. Then I have dissolved some common salt into it. Okay, and I have to connect two graphite rods with the two terminals of the battery with a 0 watt LED bulb in between them to show as it is shown in the figure. So here your figure will be mentioned, which is already present in your book. So you have to copy the figure from your book, right? And then you have to draw it in your copy. Okay, and next, now we have to do like we have to and now we have to dip this graphite rod in the solution of the sodium chloride, and the bulb will start glowing. So as the bulb starts glowing, as the switch is on and the bulb starts glowing, so it indicates that current is flowing. Okay, now this shows that the solution of the sodium chloride can conduct electricity. Clear, students? Now, so we have completed all the question and answers of chapter 4 of class 7. If you want to see the next chapter, that is on heat, then you can follow the link in the description below. Okay, and make sure that you can also join with us on Facebook and Instagram. There I post daily contents. So if you want those contents and if you want to stay updated with Anamika's EduSpace, then you can join Facebook and Instagram with us. Clear? And thank you for watching this video. Please do visit again and always subscribe to Anamika's EduSpace. Bye bye. Take care.